Hello friends, morning and thank you for joining me today. In this presentation video, we will be exploring the second day topic input is given from keyboard in Python. My name is Rajkumar. I am a data scientist and if you really like my video, please subscribe my channel, add some comments, like my video and share it to the one which really needs this. Hope you will enjoy this video. In this table of content, we will discuss about the input functions, and in the previous video, as I have said, how input is given from the program, but in this content we will show you how you can give the input from your keyboard. In this tutorial we will take an input from the keyboard and the user will use a inbuilt function, that is input function. It just reads a line from the keyboard and return it as a string. So this is the whole agenda of this video. As an example, we will more discuss the string. It can be of one line or it can be of multiple line. We will use some integer where we will pass a single value or multiple value or a list. We will discuss some example of dictionary and we will use some numerics, like it can of multiple lines of input, like it may be a numeric or an integer or a string, maybe a list or dictionary. In the last, we will use the conclusion, which will say the summary of the entire video. So let's now go to the Colab and we will use some examples to show the content which you can see here on this slide. So in this example, we are taking input as a string. So name is my variable, input is my function, and I can pass any string into this input function. Okay. So in this example, I have passed what's your name. So if you want to print any statement or any string, you have to use the function print, and you can write hello and the name variable which you have used as a to store your input. So if you run this program, so let me run it from for you. So if I run it, it will ask my input command, like, so it will ask what's your name. Okay, so let's say I'm writing my name Raj Kumar, and I will press an enter and it will give me my output which is available in my print. So print in, I have written here hello, so it will print exactly hello, and the name, the variable which I give input. So it says hello Rajkumar. When we use input function, it always return a string, and if you want to work with some numbers or an integers, so you need to convert the input into the desired data type, then you can print it. Okay, so in this example, basically we user prompted a name and then is stored into a name variable, and then program greets the user by printing a message that includes their name. So second example I will take as a multiple strings. In the previous example I use single string. In this example I will use multiple strings. So name, again name is here my variable, input is my function, and I'm passing some string. So let's say name. Here I have given the input, please enter your name, and the age I just give, please enter your age. So in this print function I said I just write hello, name, you are, and then age and years of old. Okay, so in the name and age the output would be exactly printed. So let me run it for you and then you can see the output. So again, please enter your name. I'll write my name here. Okay, I will press and enter. It will ask me the another input in the age. So please enter your age. It says, let's say I'm writing my age is 32. So I'm adding 32 here. Okay, so again you can see here print hello Raj Kumar, you are 32 years old. So in this example I just use multiple strings and input I have taken from the keyboard. Now I'm going to the third example. In this example I'll use integer as an input. Okay, I have taken an input, but in introductory session I just said only string, but if you want to convert or use your input into a different type of variable, you can convert it. So if you ask me the age, it would be purely a integer value, but when you give an input, it would be string in the input function. Okay, so let me run it for you first, then I'll show you how it works. So as input it says how old are you. You can see here on the screen how old are you. So I will give my age 32. I will press an enter. Okay, so here if you see, 32 I have taken as a string, but my string is converted into the integer. And then in the print function, this, if you see here, this string has been printed. Okay, so here you can say you are, okay, which is available here. You are 32, which is my age and years old. So this is how input is taken and then converted from one variable to another variable type. Now I'm taking integer input from the keyboard. Okay, so let's say here again input function I am using, so please enter a number it into the integer function. Okay, so let's say please enter a number, let's say print 56. Okay, I have just enter. Okay, so the print is say the square of num is num multiplied by num. So I given an input 56 of type string, but my program converts it from string to integer and stored it into the num function, and the print function will print the square of again num I have given 56, so here it came 56 is, you can say it's printed as is, and the num multiply by num, so 56 multiply by 56, so the output is 3136. So the final statement is the square of 56 is 3136. We want to show another type of example. Take an input multiple integers, logic is same, concept is same, so I'm just simply running it for you. Okay, so let's input your first number, let's say 43. Now run the second number, let's say 47. And in this function, you have said num1 plus num2 equals to num1 num2. Okay, so in this print function it will give me the add one, so 43 plus 47 is 90. So num1 contains 43, num2 contains 47, and equals to is my equals to here, and the output is num1 plus num2, that is 43 plus 47 is 90. So one thing I will highlight here, so in the example 3b here you can say, and here in the 3c we use integer function to convert the input string into an integer before performing any kind of calculations. Okay, we will take an example of list. Okay, so number one, again enter some number separated by space lists. Okay, so let's say 32, 34, 65, 12. Okay, and then I will print an enter. Again, number list, what will it do? Whatever input I have given in the number function, here you can see. Okay, it will split number. Okay, it will take into an integer and map it into the list. Okay, so number whatever I have given here, 32, 34, 65 and 12. Okay, they will map it into a list, and print statement says the number you entered were in the input I have given 32, 34, 65 and 12. Now we will take an example of dictionary. So here name I will give an input, age I will take an input, city I will take an input, and then I will print name, age, as city. Okay. I will run it first. What's your name? I will give my name. Okay, enter. How old are you? 32. And then what city you live? Let's say I'm writing my country name here. Okay. So the final output would be you are, you can see here you are, and the name Raj Kumar. Okay. And then we are taking age 32 years old, and you live in India. So this is how dictionary is used. In this example we will see how we can add multiple lines of input from the user. Okay, so we have used the concept of lines here. User will input some lines, and after once it's break it will print all the lines. So if you see print enter some lines of text, I will input some lines and I will give the input from my keyboard, and if I skip it or if I'm not adding any line, it will break my statement and it will print my output here. So I will execute it first for you, then I'll show you. Here it says enter some lines of text which is available in my print function here. So some lines, let's say India, okay, is my country, COUNTRY. Okay, So I have given input India is my country, and it will print my statement you entered India is my country. So you entered came from my print function and the lines which I gave an input. So I got my output India is my country. My last example is to get some numeric input from the user. I will use here num function int my again inbuilt function which convert my string into the integer, and if it's divisible by 2 it would be even, otherwise it would be odd. Okay, so let me run it for you. Enter a number, let's say 56. If I divide 56 by 2 I will get the remainder 0. It would be a even function for you. So 56 is even. So let me execute it again for you to show some odd number, let's say 53. Okay, so 50, when you will divide 53 by 2 you will get the remainder 1. So it will not be your even function, it would be your odd function. So that's it from my side for second day of this video. If you really enjoy this video, please like it, comment it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe it. See you in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.